I mean, as always, it's very difficult to follow Ken Paxton. So, cosign. It's great to be here in Texas with my friend Ken Paxton, and this is the duo that brought you the Remain in Mexico lawsuit, by the way, that we took all the way to the United States Supreme Court and won, by the way, in a 6-3 decision. And so we're partnering again for this really important issue. I don't need to tell you down here the challenges that we're facing as a country. One point, we've got, literally hundreds of thousands of people coming across the border, and it's estimated 400,000 in October. 1.7 million have come across that we know of since January. And this is all laid at the feet of Joe Biden. And one of the main reasons why we have this unprecedented surge in illegal immigration is the failure for him to build the wall that President Trump led on, that Congress appropriated money for. And I just had an opportunity to tour the southern border here with some Border Patrol agents, the brave men and women of the Border Patrol who do important, dangerous work. And it was eye-opening for me to see the rusting materials sitting on the ground that could very easily be put up to secure our border, all for politics by Joe Biden. I mean, he came in on day one and canceled those. He didn't cancel the contracts. We've paid for them. The work's just not being done. And when you think about the human toll, the men and women, the children who are being taken advantage of by the cartels, this is a serious humanitarian crisis. It's a national security crisis, and we got to do something about it. And if Joe Biden's not going to do something about it, we're going to do it, and we're going to force him to do it. And let me tell you, as the Attorney General in Missouri, we've focused on human trafficking, human smuggling, human trafficking in Missouri. We've seen an uptick in that. And that's exactly what's happening here at the southern border. In fact, the Border Patrol agent that I was talking to, the networks that the cartels have, they extend to Kansas City. I mean, I didn't prompt him. He was mentioned Kansas City by name, that when they're bringing people over and taking advantage of people, that's exactly where they're headed, to places like Missouri. So all of the states are border states now, not just Texas and New Mexico and Arizona. All the states are border states because of this unprecedented surge of illegal immigration that we have to stop. And we need to finish President Trump's wall. That's what we need to do. And one thing I think that's worth noting too, parts of the wall here started after 9/11. Right? And it's been a hodgepodge. And we had the ability, with the $3.8 billion that sits there right now, unspent, to finish the wall. And not just the 18-foot wall, but the 30-foot wall. And it's a big deterrent. It would help stop this crisis that we see. So what is this lawsuit all about? There's essentially two big buckets here. One are the more procedural claims, right? That they violated the Administrative Procedures Act, that this decision was arbitrary and capricious to not move forward with the wall. And we make a lot of claims there. They didn't consider all of the things that are happening now. Now, I would argue, Kim would argue, that this is all on purpose. That you've got a president who really believes in open borders and amnesty. But the human cost, right, the cost to our states is dramatic. And we're here to tell Joe Biden right now, if you are not going to do your job, we're going to make you do your job. In this system of federalism, it's very important. And so the states are going to step into that gap and provide leadership. The second bucket here in the lawsuit are constitutional claims, essentially that this violates the separation of powers. Congress did what they were supposed to do to appropriate the money. The president has no authority to not spend that money now. And in fact, the take care clause, where he swears an oath on that Bible to faithfully execute the laws of the United States, he's not doing that. And that's what this lawsuit is all about, to get him to actually execute the law, spend the money that was appropriated. By the way, there's contractors that can do this work. We're standing here, right here, I learned that this was a group of folks on this part of the wall that proved that you could do that part of the wall in 9 days. Those are private folks. But the federal government is supposed to be a government of limited powers, right? The states came together to decide what powers they were going to have. One of those limited powers was to secure the border. That's not what's happening. The people of this country deserve better. The people of Texas deserve better. The people of Missouri deserve better. And that's why we say to Joe Biden, we'll see you in court. Thank you very much.